Okay, everyone, we are going to work on practice sheet 6. So let's look here. Number 1, y'all are going to do it. I'm going to read it. Write the direction of the translation from the original or the pre-image to the new image in algebraic coordinate notation. So algebraic notation. So x plus or minus something, y plus or minus something. So original, new. Pre-image, new image. Number 2, determine the coordinates if A prime of coordinates A prime, I can't speak, if triangle ABC is reflected over the x-axis. So remember, we're reflecting over x. So remember, when we reflect over x, x stays the same. Y is what changes, okay? So, point A is right here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So when we reflect, this stays the same, but this right here, and y changes. Okay. Number 3, round the number to the hundredths place. Okay. Hundredths. Okay. Ones, tens, hundreds, ones here. Tenths, hundredths. I want you to start trying to round these numbers. Okay. Hundredths. So, tenths, hundredths. 5 or more, raise the score. 5 or more, add 1 more. It's not 5 or more. So this stays the same. Okay. So that is, don't make that look like a repeat sign, by the way. This is your answer over here. Okay. That's rounded. Okay. No calculators. Multiply that first. Then subtract. You'll notice this number is larger than this one, so your answer should be a negative. Okay. Number 5, we need our formula chart. I don't know which one I have pulled up, but I know that what information I need is on this one, on both of them. This is 7th, but that's okay. So we want area of actually let me check. We need area of a circle, and then this will be circumference of a circle. So I'm going to change that. And look, magically it changed. Okay. So area of a circle, area, circle, right here. A equals pi r squared. Okay. Now, pi, we're going to leave it as pi, right? So, we're going to make sure that we square it. So over here, you'll notice this is the diameter, okay? So the diameter is 17. We only want the radius, okay? So get your calculator, and you're going to punch into the calculator 17 divided by 2 decimal. Put that, okay? That will tell you the radius, okay? If you do it right, it will be 8 point something, okay? This number goes right here, okay? So you'll plug this into the calculator. Don't forget to square it and put this. Please try to round it to the hundredths, okay? To the hundredths. I'm not going to take off, but I want you to practice rounding to the hundredths. Okay, number 6, we're going to do circumference. And our formula is right here. C equals 2 pi r, or C equals pi d. Well, in this case, since we have diameter, we can use it. C equals pi d. pi times the diameter here is 17. Punch that into the calculator, okay? And then that will give you our answer. By the way, this one should be centimeters. This one should be centimeters squared, okay? Okay, now number 17. These are some of my favorite. I hope I said 17 or 7, but I meant 7. I love pyramids and prisms. Here we have a pyramid. So we definitely want to use our 5V method. I'm going to look here. Now, yours will say prism and cylinder. This one says pyramid, and it will also say cone on the 8th grade. These two go to a point, pyramid and cone, okay? 1/3 big BH. Remember, 1/3. And big B means area of a base. So 1/3 big BH. And remember, big B means area of the base. Okay? Here is my base. It's opposite of that apex. Okay? 1/3 big B is a rectangle because the base is a rectangle. And then the height or the altitude is 15. Okay. 1/3. I need the formula for area of a rectangle. Right there. Little BH. Oh, I should have put height here. I'm going to put 15 over here. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me just make sure I throw you off. Perfect. Okay, so 1/3 big BH. So we're looking here. So here are my numbers. What is B and H of this? Hopefully you know it's 12 times 6 or 6 times 12, either one, and then 15. So what you can do is, if you're at home, you can do with a calculator 12 times 6 times 15, press enter and then divide by 3. 12 times 6 times 15 and then divide by 3. If you have one of the calculators at school, you press Control divide 1 down 3 over, then press times 12 times 6 times 15. Okay? I would practice with that calculator. Okay? Number 8, which transformation does not maintain congruence? Okay, so we talked about congruence, meaning it's going to stay the same size, has rigid motion. Okay, so we know translation, we talked about that, reflection, rotation. These all stay the same. The word dilation literally means change in size. So it is not going to maintain congruence because it's going to change sizes. Okay, so we want to circle this one. Okay, and number 9, back to rotations. We need to make sure we remember this. This is going to stay on our practice sheets for a while until we have this memorized. Okay, so remember, we're going to get this all the way memorized. Here's our starting 0, or if I come all the way back around, 360. 90, 180, 270, okay? Each time increasing by 270, okay? I'm sorry, by 90. Each time increasing by 90. Original.
Teachers, please pardon this interruption. Students, if you ride bus 630, you will ride bus 620 today instead. If you ride bus 630, you will ride bus 620 instead. Congratulations to the following teachers who won the door decorating contest. Third.
Sorry about that. I could not find the pause button, and I do not feel like remaking this video. So I'm just going to continue. So XY. Remember, the next one I put in is this one, negative X, negative Y. I think of that as opposite up and down. So we flip the signs. Okay. Then these two, we flip our X and Y. Y, comma, X. Y, comma, X. Negative X. Negative Y. Okay? So there's our rule, and we are doing a 90-degree rotation. So Y, comma, negative X, Y, comma, negative X, Y, comma, negative X. Okay. So I'm going to find each point. So I'll do two of these with you. A is 2, comma 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the rule, we flip it. So it doesn't matter, they're the same, right? And then this one becomes negative. Okay. Then let's do, I'm just going to come down here and do D. D is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 4 and 2. Okay, 4, comma, negative 2. So, Y, negative X. So, I'm switching these. Negative 2, comma, 4. Go back to the rule. This one is the one that changes. Okay, so negative 2, negative 4. Okay, so your job is to figure out A and C and then apply the rule.